She walked away from the glittering skyline of Dubai and stepped into the heart of Africa with nothing but a dream. Now, in the streets of Zimbabwe, she's serving more than just food. She's serving purpose, passion, and possibility. Welcome to the story of the woman behind Zimbabwe's most beloved and affordable restaurant in town. Explain to us that point in life where you said to yourself, now is high time I go back to Zimbabwe. And can you explain to us how you lived your life there in Dubai?
Wow, life in Dubai is one day at a time. It's not something that you would say you are very stable and you're making something out of it. So I just felt homesick. I missed my family. I just missed home, and I wanted to come and contribute towards my own country when I'm close to my family, unlike being outside and you don't see your family every day. So that's when I decided, no, I think I have to go back home. And when I came, I worked for a couple of restaurants before I started my own. That was for a couple of years, plus or minus 10 years working in the restaurant industry until I started.
After so many years in Dubai, she finally put her mind back together and she said to herself, I now need to go back home. And the reasons behind that, she had missed her family. Home is always the best. But leaving Dubai, she had to come up with a better idea so that she can start something. She came out with a brilliant idea of launching a restaurant and she named it Storyport. When I came here, I saw that you named your restaurant Storyport. So tell us what's the meaning of the word Storyport?
Storyport is African stories being spoken and being discussed over dinner, over lunch, over food. It's appreciating your African heritage. Like every meal that we put on the table has got a story to tell. You have a relationship with whatever meal that you have ordered. So it's familiar. So Storyport simply means stories over food, relationship over food. When you eat a road runner, you remember, oh, I ate this when I was in Karoi. Oh, I ate this when I was in Bokwe. So it's something to relate to over food. So that's basically what Storyport means. It's appreciating heritage through food.
She named her restaurant Storyport, meaning whenever you eat something, you always have a story to tell. Now, let us know how she managed to do this. The capital she used, the amount of money she actually used on this one. Let us know how much expenses she actually encountered on starting this restaurant. How did you manage to say to yourself, now I have everything that I need to start my own restaurant? The expensive everything that you actually included in doing this business.
Oh, it's never enough. You never have enough to start a business. What I just did was, at least I have something to start from. So basically, when I was working, I was buying my things hot. Like, there's a point in time where I just bought the benches and set them aside. There was a year that I bought the umbrellas, I set them aside. There was a year that I bought the cooking utensils. So it was something that I was doing gradually because I already had a plan that I wanted to have a restaurant of my own. So it's things that I was buying bit by bit until I could start. And I'm still buying because it's never enough.
Correct, sir.
The umbrellas, I got these from South Africa. They were cheaper to buy them from South Africa than buying them here. And for the tables, I bought them here in Harare with a little Highland. There are guys who do a very pretty job with their footwork. That's where I got these. I improvised on making the cushions just so my customers are comfortable with the sittings because the hardwood is kind of like uncomfortable when you sit. So if you put cushions, they sit longer, they order more, they eat. So yeah, the bed, this is the menu changes every day.
Or every day, like literally.
Yes, we don't have everything on the same day.
Okay.
There are times that we add specials. There are times that we maintain. There are basic things that we need to maintain on the menu. Stuff like Roadrunner, our beef balls, our high fillets. People love to eat that and they don't want to miss it any other day.
Alright,
So
I'm noticing something. So I'm also noticing something. It seems like this is all about natural traditional food. You seem like you don't have some other things, but this is natural food. What's the inspiration behind this type of food?
I was inspired by organic and being healthy. People are eating a lot of fatty foods, a lot of spices, and it's tending to be unhealthy for them. So I decided to go natural. Everything that you see on this board does not have spices. It's all organic. You're just adding tomato and onion and a little bit of cooking oil. So yeah, that's what I decided. And it has always been in our culture not to add spices in the Zim tradition. So I say it has to, if it's home, if I'm doing it at home, it has to be African, it has to be Zimbabwean, so that everybody relates when they come. So that's how I came up with the name.
Alright.
So we maintain the Sazare Munga, we do rice story, we do Sazare Shino. Yeah.
Now she's making hundreds from this business. She left Dubai and relocated to Zimbabwe. A very inspiring story to someone who is thinking of relocating back to Zimbabwe today. She had capital, she had everything, and she had to start something for herself. Her business is located 25 Bath Road, Havendale. And she has many customers. As you can see, there are plenty of tables where these customers are going to sit. Let's get a word of advice from here to someone planning to relocate to Zimbabwe. So, for someone who is thinking of relocating back to Zimbabwe, maybe that person is working in South Africa, UK, but that person is actually afraid of starting something in Zimbabwe. What advice can you give to that person?
I would say it's always good to come back home. It's always good to invest back home. But you need to have a plan before you come back. You need to have a budget. You need to have a plan on paper and see how you're going to go. You don't just come back home and say, I'm starting, without planning at home. I think that's where most of us are sinking, because we are just coming unplanned. Yes, yeah. Otherwise it's a very good thing to come back home, contribute towards our own country, and also be home with your families. It's more comfortable. Home is always best. Whether you go east, west, north, south, home is always the best. So we can make it. Rome was not built in a day, one day at a time.